everyone, my name is Zoe Hawk and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Origins. We are getting there. We completed a bunch of quests in the last few episodes, and in this last one we saved Anora. So we also got taken to Fort Draken and all that, but you can watch that in the last video. So in this one we are going to go to the Alienage finally. But I think I want to go to camp first and talk to Liliana about her quest. I'm not sure if it's better to soften her or harden her, but I think I'm going to soften her. And then before we go to camp, I want to do Alistair's quest. But I want to talk to, what's his name? Warden? I want to talk to him.
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken.
I really should be going. Could you tell me about that vault again? Did you know Duncan very well? I was hoping I could learn a bit more about Grey Wardens. What are your plans now? Did you know Duncan very well?
We went through our joining together, more years ago than I like to remember. He was exactly the same back then, tough as stone and just as grizzled. I think he understood sooner than the rest of us how ugly a choice it is to let the few be sacrificed to protect the many. Always left himself a soft spot for his recruits, though. Only way he ever let himself down.
I was hoping I could learn a bit more about Grey Wardens. What are your plans now? Could you tell me about that vault again?
It's located just off the Market District in the northern alley past the Old Noble Tavern. I'll sketch out the code which will let you pass the lock wheel. Inside you can take your pick of whatever equipment remains. It is the stockpile the Wardens have kept for centuries for the defense of Denerim.
Okay, so I was also hoping to learn a bit more about the Grey Wardens.
Well, I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but it seems to me that you've picked the important parts up yourself. Be firm in your beliefs, protect people from their own ignorance, and be as loyal as you can to your brothers, even knowing you'll share their deaths.
How many Wardens are there?
It's tough to say. Only the fortress in Weishaupt has every record, but there are certainly a few dozen or hundreds in every nation in Thedas. The Anderfells are home to over 1,000. It's almost like the Archdemon chose Ferelden deliberately, knowing how unguarded it is.
Have you ever been to the fortress in Weishaupt? How were the Wardens founded? Why has it been so long since the last blight? How were the Wardens founded?
It was near 1,200 years ago, and no one knows for sure, except that it began with a group of I will seek you up. Apparently they defected from their king's army, vowing that fighting the blight was more important, and traveled all the way to Tevinter themselves. They were the first ones to track down the Archdemon Dumat, and the ones to slay him, although none survived the battle. But they had picked up followers by then, and it was they who formally founded the Order, and were recognized by Thedas.
What was that? It was like he was saying that he'll meet us later. And then that was weird. I don't know why the game is being so glitchy. Have you ever been to the fortress in Weishaupt?
Once only, and I'd rather not go again. It's far, lad, and very foreign. The Wardens there, they fight darkspawn like you and me, but they're shaped by the winters there in the forest. They're a cold group and don't care like they should about the rest of the world. Their king is weak, and many Anders look to the Wardens to rule. I hate to say this, but some of them seem to want it that way.
Why has it been so long since the last blight?
Archdemons don't awaken on their own, you know. It takes the darkspawn, tunneling and tunneling, searching for centuries to find one. And with no one to lead them, it must be sheer chance, or maybe instinct, which leads them. What's surprising isn't that it takes so long between blights. What's surprising is that they succeed at all. But I imagine the old gods call to them, and it's that voice in the darkness which drives them through so many generations.
I guess that's all for now.
The important thing to remember is, none of that matters. When you're facing darkspawn, all you need to know is to stop them at all costs.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get that conversation again. That messed up. I don't understand why, but...
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken.
I was hoping to learn a bit more, yes.
Well, I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but it seems to me that you've picked the important parts up yourself. Be firm in your beliefs, protect people from their own ignorance, and be as loyal as you can to your brothers, even knowing you'll share their deaths.
Oh, okay, well...
The important thing to remember is, none of that...
Okay. already heard him say that. So, that sucks. I don't know why my game is being so glitchy. Really wish it wouldn't be. This sucks as well. Now I did a poll and I got only one vote. And they wanted me to do where Alistair and Honora get married. I'm not sure. My husband just says Alistair, so it's like a 1 versus 1 thing. I don't really care either way. And I think, in like my own opinion, if I'm not a woman and I can't marry Alistair, then he should marry Honora. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
Are you proposing an alliance? I don't think I'm as important as you believe. Why should I support you? You think you are a better candidate than Alistair? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Are you proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I'm proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
I think I would need more than just your support. What happens to Logain if you're queen? You think you're a better candidate than Alistair? Why not simply marry Alistair, the best of both worlds? I agree you'll have my support in the Landsmeet. Why not simply marry Alistair?
Ignoring that the man looks so much like Kaelin, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall, my main fear is that he might govern like Kaelin as well. But it is true that Alistair has Therin blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
What Alistair wants is not important. I think I could convince him. True, forget I said anything then. I think I could convince him.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with.
I will speak to him then. Why would he agree to those terms? Never mind, I don't think that would work. I will speak to him then.
Do so. I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
Okay, we'll talk to him later about that. I want to get going here. Really, I'm just gonna like decide in the moment. What are on these? Nothing? Oh. Just lions. Okay. Yeah, like really, I'm just gonna decide in the moment what I really want to do. Okay, Alistair.
Yes.
When.
Yes.
Zebron.
Yes.
Okay, let's go talk to Alistair's sister. Actually, I'm gonna reload first. My game is being so glitchy, I don't understand what's going on. Okay, I'm reloaded, and let's go talk to Alistair's sister. Hopefully, there's no more sound glitches, so...
Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle, you won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Gordana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
He's telling the truth, listen to him. Are you sure your information was correct, Alistair? Maybe you two should be left alone. He's telling the truth, listen to him.
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. gave me a coin to shut my mouth, and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed Mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
I don't think this was a good idea. So, is she everything you expected, Alistair? That's hardly Alistair's fault, is it? That one.
And who in the Maker's name are you? Some servant of his to carry all his riches, I expect.
Hey, don't speak to him that way. He's my friend, and a Grey Warden just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Persuade, Goldana. Alistair came here hoping to find his family. You've got some nerve talking to your brother like this. This is your family. Perhaps you can help them out. It looks like all she wants is your money. Persuade, Goldana. Alistair came here hoping to find his family.
Well, so he's found it. I'm his sister. But what are you to me, boy, except the one who took my mother away,
You think I wished her dead? I never wanted that. I didn't have the life you think I did, Goldana.
I suppose not. A bastard is still a bastard, isn't he? But brother or no, I've got 5 mouths to feed and no time to spare until they are.
And let me promise you this, Goldana. I'll do whatever I can, speak to whomever I have to ensure you and your children are taken care of.
That sounds all well and fine, but you'll have to forgive me if I don't exactly hold my breath.
You have my promise. I can't give you more than that. Let's go. I want to go. Goodbye, sister. Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. I lived up to my promise, I suppose, but this is the family I've been wondering about all my life? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot.
Is that what family's supposed to do? Yes and no? Like, yeah. If you're doing something that they don't agree with, then they can still love you, but I don't think they should support you in that decision. But, you know. Anyways, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry it turned out like this. Everyone is out for themselves. You should learn that. You don't need her. You have others who care for you. That's how it goes. We should really get underway. You're an idiot. How naive can you get? Everyone is out for themselves. You should learn that.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I should. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
That was different than what I usually get. She must be really hard to persuade. Because I think I've only had that like maybe once or twice. Okay, let's turn this quest in.
As there is but one world, one life.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Yep.
Our maker.
Still only that one.
They are sinners who have given their lives to
Some
false
Cauldry is
gods.
still not here.
No mention of dessert. This is a miracle.
Magic exists to serve man and never
So, I think we'll go to camp.
Now's better than later.
And then, do everything else. Let's go there. Okay, let's go talk to Liliana first, and then Alistair.
Oh, hello. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
Like to talk about what happened today? You just look a little distracted. No, I thought you looked like you wanted to talk, though. That one.
It's nothing. I'm fine. I'm just thinking.
What about... Do share. You're less talkative than usual. What about...
I can't get what happened out of my head. I'd been in Lothering for years, and she still thought I was plotting against her. She didn't trust me. Maybe she never did. She loved me when she could use me and control me, and now that she can't, she wants me dead. It hurts to realize that I never really knew her.
Sometimes people surprise you. Maybe you did and didn't want to admit it. Is there anything I can do? Get over it. We have work to do. Maybe you did and didn't want to admit it.
I knew she was ruthless, but I didn't know how far she could go. She is self-serving, cruel. She uses people, then discards them, but that's how she survives in the life she leads. What if she's right? What if we're the same? I should just have stayed in the Chantry.
But you said the Maker wanted you to leave. She would have attacked you there eventually, and you think that would have made it better? That one.
You don't understand. I forgot my life as a bard while I was in the cloister. I felt safe. I didn't have to watch my back all the time. That's what made Marjolaine the person she is, don't you see? It ruined her. It will ruin me too. It's already happened. When we killed her, I enjoyed it. Seeing her dead gave me satisfaction.
She did you a great injustice. It's only human, don't punish yourself. So she deserved it. You can't stop thinking like that if you really want to. She did you a great injustice.
But that is no reason to rejoice over her death. That is what she would do. I don't want that. What we're doing, what we've done, hunted men down, killed them. Part of me loves it. It invigorates me, and this scares me. I feel myself slipping.
Marjolaine chose who she became, so can you. You're not slipping. This is who you are. You're a good person, you always will be. Don't punish yourself for doing something you enjoy. Marjolaine chose who she became, so can you.
How can you be so sure?
You left the Chantry to help others, that means something. Evil doesn't worry about not being good. You strive to be good, and that's what's important. Well, evil doesn't worry about not being good.
That is true. I can always trust you to show me things from a different perspective. I would like to be alone for now. I have many things to consider. Thank you for listening to me.
Okay. Next is Alistair.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it.
I think you'd be a great king, Alistair. You still don't want to be king. Do you think you could back out? I think you'd be a great king, Alistair.
Really? Whatever would give you that idea?
You have a kind heart and a strong sense of justice. Their blood will tell you'll rise to the occasion. You'd look snappy with a crown. You have a kind heart and a strong sense of justice.
Well, it's nice that you think so. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen?
I think you should marry Honora. You aren't king yet, Alistair. Do you really have a choice? You should do what you want to do. I think you should marry Honora.
Marry her? As in marriage? As in be her husband? You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you? Why would you do that? Did you take a blow to the head? That's crazy.
Persuade, I think that this is the best compromise for peace. She can rule while you lead. It's perfect. You'll do it because I tell you to. Perhaps I will tell her no then. Persuade, I think this is the best compromise for peace.
Yes, I suppose you're right. The Landsmeet will probably see that too. Go ahead then. Tell her I'll do it if it comes to that. Now, excuse me while I go have a small heart attack somewhere. No big deal, right? You know, I've been thinking.
What have you been thinking about? I was about to ask if you were feeling sick. Such a rare event, it's worth informing me of, sure. This isn't a good time to chat. I was about to ask if you were feeling sick.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Funny, I'm sure. Just listen for a minute. Back when we left Goldana's, you told me I needed to look out for myself more than I do. I'm beginning to think you were right. I need to stop letting everyone else make my decisions for me. I need to take a stand and think about myself for a change, or I'm never going to be happy.
So long as you listen to me, it sounds fine. That's not what I meant. Don't do that. Don't let me influence you, Alistair. It's about time, I'd say. It's about time, I'd say.
Then from this point on, I'll be looking out for myself more. I should have done this a long time ago. I just wanted to thank you. You've been a great friend through all of this. The one bright spot in everything that's happened.
You're welcome. Now let's go. You're a good friend too. Don't thank me, thank yourself. You're a good friend too.
Let's go. We've got a lot left to do.
Yes, we do. one more thing I wanted to do was try again with Morrigan. Oh, wait. Actually, I have a gift for her. Do I still have it? Yes, I do. Okay. I'm going to give it to her. I'm going to give her the gift. Okay, there you go.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Okay.
I wish to ask a question of you.
Oh. Go ahead, can it wait? Go ahead.
I wish to know your opinion of love.
My opinion, this is what is so important. This came out of nowhere, didn't it? My opinion?
You and I have been intimate, for one. We have been close for some time now. You are impressive in many ways, and you even protected me from Flemeth without hope of reward. I feel anxious when I look upon you. I dislike this sense of dependency. 'Tis a weakness I abhor. If this is love, I wish to ascertain that you do not feel the same.
Are you saying that you love me, and if I do love you? No, I certainly don't love you. If that's how you feel, then we should stop. And if I do love you?
Then we are both fools, and we need to do something immediately. I have allowed myself to become too close. This is a weakness for us both.
Love is not a weakness. Then let's end it right here and now. You're just being cowardly. You're insane. This is ridiculous. Love is not a weakness.
You are not listening to me. Do not be such a fool. This is for your own good. I am not like other women. I am not worth your distraction, and you are not worth mine.
You are worth my distraction. If that's what you really want, then let's end it. It doesn't have to get that complicated. Don't talk like that. You are worth my distraction.
You are impossible. Have it your way, but I will tell you truly now. You will regret it in the end.
Nope, will not.
Your desire?
Yes?
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Care to join me in my tent?
I think not.
Is something wrong? No. Why the sudden change of heart? My mistake. I thought you might be interested. As you wish, I'll leave you alone. Is something wrong?
Because something must be amiss with me in order to refuse your charms. You'll have to forgive me if I do not leap at your command like a trained warhound.
What brought this on? I don't expect you to leap at my command. Maybe you prefer we ended this then stop acting like such a hostile bitch. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you angry.
I do not wish to discuss it. Leave me be.
I want to discuss it.
Your desire? So, full of questions, are you?
So, Flemeth is dead. What now?
Now I have enough time to study Mother's grimoire to find a way to prevent her from stealing my body in the future. For she will be back. One day, I have no doubt of that. And if I cannot protect myself, one day I will track her down again in whatever body she inhabits, and she will die again and again if need be. But there is no need to think of such things now. I have you to thank for saving me, so let us return to the task of dealing with the darkspawn, no?
I was thinking more what happens between us. I will always protect you, Morgan, and you'll think of a way to thank me. I was hoping you'd say that. Good, I'm glad you're safe. I will always protect you, Morgan.
You should not be so... You have no idea what will happen in days to come to make such promises. Let us go. There is much to be done before... There is still much to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Your desire?
Anything else?
So, full of questions, are you?
Okay, not that. I want to try the other one again.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
I'm gonna kiss her first.
What's this? 'Tis a rather odd discussion you seem to desire, leaning in so closely.
This is like the first time we've kissed her. Humor me, it's not as if we haven't done 4 more. You object? Fine, I'll leave you be. It's not as if we haven't done 4 more.
'Tis true. Perhaps I should play a little harder to get. Or perhaps not.
Okay.
Your desire? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Just one more time. And she's probably gonna yell at me.
I said no. Leave me be if that is your only interest.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna sell some stuff and then I'll be back. Okay, so I sold some stuff. We still have, let's see. Yeah, we have all that still. Okay, we need to go. I want to find, that messenger. The crone messenger.
Yes.
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 Take that off. Guess I'll roll with
Indeed.
Liliana for now. Denerim. I want to find the messenger that gives us the crow missions to go talk to the crows. I want to do the crow missions. I also want to do some Cauldry, but he's not showing up. I know there's a bug in the game. If you don't talk to him when you first see him, even if you don't go to Denerim properly, it glitches out and he never appears. So I heard that if you talk to, or I read, if you talk to him.
Another visitor, the maestro. Enjoy browsing my wares.
Who are you? What sort of goods do you have? Farewell. Who are you?
Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock. I handle other affairs.
What other affairs are those? What affairs are those you want from Ferelden, are you? Do you need any help? Do you need any help?
No. Not yet. Perhaps one day.
Farewell, then.
Luck be to you, Warden.
Okay, so I heard if you talk to him like that, and then go out, that messenger boy will stop you. There
Message
we go.
for you, my lord.
Awesome. Who, what, good, who?
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Okay, I'm glad that worked. I also put some, I put a Grandmaster Flame Rune, and I bought a Grandmaster Slow Rune from, Bogan. Bogan? Sandal and Bohan. Anyways, I bought, a Grandmaster Slow Rune from the guy in camp. I forgot how to pronounce his name.
How fares your brother?
I'd hoped to see him while I was in town, but he's made himself scarce. Every time I've called at the Chantry, he's been away. He answers none of my letters.
Well, that doesn't sound like Erminric. I'm sure he's merely busy.
Perhaps. I'll call at the rectory again tomorrow. May I help you?
I was asked to give you this. Give her the ring.
This is Erminric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head.
She's very pretty. He needs your help. You might ask Loghain. Imric asks you to pray for him. He needs your help.
He's alive then? Please, if you have any news of my brother, I would hear it.
He's in the dungeon of the Earl of Denerim's estate. He was captured while chasing a Maleficar. I'm not sure, he wasn't very lucid. He was captured while chasing a Maleficar.
Captured by whom? And why? I think I will have to get this story from my brother himself. I thank you for bringing me this news. If you will be so kind as to tell me where he is, I will go to him at once.
He's in the dungeon of the Earl of Denerim's estate. What is this information worth to you? If I tell you this, I want your support in the Landsmeet. He's in the dungeon of the Earl of Denerim's estate.
A dungeon? What? No. I will go to him at once. Someone will answer for this. Take this with my thanks. It has been in my family since the War of Crowns, crafted for us by the Circle of Magi. An heirloom is a small thing compared to my brother's life.
What is it? Spirit Ward. Okay. And then we gotta go talk to this guy.
Whoever you are, Wait. I know you. My son described you in great detail. He tells me that I owe you his life.
Who are you? So how much is that worth to you? I would leave no man to suffer at Earl Howell's hands. That one.
When I saw my poor boy's legs, I only wish Howe still lived that I might tear him apart myself. I would bring troops against his son. But Oswin tells me Thomas had no part in his father's depravity. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin?
I was thinking cold hard coin. All I want is for you to speak out against Logain. No, I need no thanks for simple compassion. I always do the second one or the third one. I'm gonna try the first one.
When my grandfather's brother was taken by the Orlesians, they asked for 40 sovereigns for his safe return. Will that do?
Whew. Of course, persuade, I don't know. Prices have gone up since then. All I want is for you to speak out against Logain. Persuade? I don't know. Prices have gone up since then.
50 then. What care I for gold when it won't help my son walk without pain? Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the Landsmeet with all the support I can muster. In fact, I'm taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Benorn. I'll speak with her about this at once.
I didn't know I could do that. I did not know we could get 50 sovereigns out of that guy. Never done that.
Will you be attending the funeral?
No.
No? But he was a friend of yours, was he not? You served in the same regiment under Merrick.
Brendan Howe was no friend of mine. The boy I knew died at the Battle of White River.
But I heard that his family will not make the trip from Amaranthine. Will you let him go to the flames unmourned?
That he didn't die years ago is the only thing worth mourning here.
Let's go talk to the crows.
You hear about the note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about. You are of great interest to me.
So you're the one who's trying to kill me? Or you're an Antivan crow? Give me one reason I shouldn't kill you. So you're the ones trying to kill me?
Who do you blame for a death? The sword or the swordsman? Crows are swords, instruments used by someone else for their own reasons. So one of our swords is hired out. He and his employees will do their job or die trying. But the crows as a whole have no bias.
I'm listening, but you were hired to kill me. You're murderers. No more words. Draw steel and fight. Not interested. Don't contact me again. I'm listening.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy.
So you're hiring help. Go on. You're tragically mistaken if you think I'm an assassin. No more words. Draw steel and fight. So you're hiring help.
You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins.
How does this work then? If the price is right, I'm interested. Okay. If the price is right, I'm interested.
I hand you a scroll. You read it, you learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, then if we talk again, I give you money for letting me know.
I don't like the sound of this.
You don't like what's on the scroll? Don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it.
Hand me the scroll. Why all that innuendo? We both know what this is about. Why all the innuendo? We both know what this is about. If I do this for you, I want no more crows after me. Enjoy your last breath. Your mortar, no one else. Attack. Not interested. Don't contact me again. Why all the innuendo?
You can never be too careful. Can you blame someone for being circumspect?
If I do this for you, I want no more crows after me.
That I cannot do. One master has a contract on you. But if you help us out, maybe if that master asks for help, he'll just get silence, yes?
Hand me the scroll.
There you go. Makes for fine reading. If that's all, luck be to you.
Quest updated. Let's see. Trial of the Crows. First test. The scroll has information on someone you've already killed. Peyton. You should talk to Master Ignacio?
Enjoy the reading?
Actually, I've already killed Peyton. Is there any sort of bonus for doing a contract quickly? You really shouldn't ask me to kill a dead man. Dead men.
What? You already... I should have anticipated that. Well done. You might want to look in the chest behind me. There might be something of interest.
Okay. 2 more contracts. Okay. Let's go.
Will you be attending the funeral?
No.
We're not going to do those right this second. Let's go do the alienage. Wait, oh. Our inventory... It's okay. Let's see, can you make anything win? You can make some health potions. That's good. Okay, there we go. Come on. I got stuck, okay. Let's go to the alienage.
What do you need?
I have a letter for you from the Blackstone regulars.
I suppose a noble death fighting the blighted wretches is better than basking in this squalor. They'd better be paying well.
This is a real alienage. I've never been in one. How exciting.
You too good to listen to elves? What do you want? Money?
Money? You think you can buy us? You think we're so far beneath you, we'll just take whatever you give us? I think we better explain things to him. Someone's coming!
Oh. Are you alright? What was that about? What are you doing here? You're lucky they didn't kill you. What are you doing here?
I was on my way home. Look, I'm leaving and you should do the same. The knife ears are all riled up.
Okay, let's go in here. Nothing, huh? Here, Saurus.
It's you. Come in. I didn't thank you before, did I? I wish I could give you something. Everything I owned was lost to looters after the purge. Not that I had anything valuable to begin with.
Can you tell me what's going on here? I don't need a reward. Why were you in the dungeon? Why were you in the dungeon?
Being stupid and hot-headed. The old Arl's son ruined my wedding. A few of us went to take back what he stole from us. I got captured.
I suppose I got off easy in a way. I lived. Miss Terrenhau's purge and the plague both. Lucky me.
I guess the plague's been pretty bad. I've seen a few sick people myself, but by the time I got here, it seemed to be under control. There are mages from Deventer here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
Why hasn't the alienage been closed off? Does this magic treatment work? The Chantry allowed foreign magic here? No.
I guess so. I'd expect Templars here otherwise.
Does this magic treatment work?
I don't know. You can only find out for certain if it doesn't work. And no one wants to put it to a serious test.
Why hasn't that alienage been closed off?
Between the Civil War and Ostagar, the city doesn't have enough soldiers left to seal the alienage. And only elves and refugees have gotten sick. I'm sure that if anyone important gets the plague, the alienage will burn. I guess the plague's been pretty bad. I've seen a few sick people myself, but by the time I got here, it seemed to be under control. There are mages from Deventer here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
Okay. I should go.
I know you've already done a lot for me, but I have to ask. Could you talk to Shiani? Please. I don't know what's going on here, but I know she's in over her head.
I'll see what I can do.
Really? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Make her bless you.
Okay.
That is the Tree of People, I believe. The Venadal.
How can you be here? How many of our brothers and sisters and children have these men already taken?
Okay. Gotta check over here first. This is so sad. This girl right here.
Mama said you'd bring me a present from High Ever. I wonder what it'll be.
She will never bring it, little girl. We'll help him after. We gotta do this first,
You're
though.
really so worried about this plague? Go home. Crowding around here is what will make you sick.
I've got children at home. I can't wait out here for another day.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is not trust these charlatans.
Everyone remain calm. We will help as many as we can today, so long as we can do this in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my Uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you? Help them never to be seen again.
We've explained this to you before, girl. More whining will not persuade us to let you into the quarantine to carry plague back out to the alienage.
Quit trying to get us all killed, Shiani. Some of us have still got things to live for.
If this spell of theirs works, why are half the people they quarantine perfectly healthy?
What's going on here? There's a plague here. I heard there was trouble. Can I help?
What's wrong, Shem? Did you get bored and decide to come watch the elves die of plague? Wait. Sora's told me about you. You're the one who freed him from the dungeons. These foreigners say they're here to help with our outbreak of plague. Funny thing, though. All the people they help disappear.
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got the Tevinter spell cast on them, and they're fine.
Where's your niece, then? And my Uncle Syrian? And Valendrian?
Slow down and just tell me what's happening here. There's plague. Why are you people out in the street? There's magic being used. Does the chantry know? Where did this plague come from? Slow down and just tell me what's happening here.
These foreigners have taken dozens of elves into that house over the last few weeks, and none of them have been seen again. One of them was our Haran, Valendrian. And I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get him back.
I think I'll go take a look in that hospice. Does the guard know about this? I'll try talking to the healers. What's a Haran? I need to go. I think I'll go take a look inside that hospice.
They won't just let you in.
Do you have a better idea? I wasn't going to ask. Maybe there's another way inside. That one.
Well, there is another entrance in the alley. There's no crowd watching, no mages, and only one guard. You can try. Those guards mean business.
Okay.
Now's better than later.
No, you can't go inside just for a moment, so you might as well walk right back around to the front doors. You shouldn't be out on the streets now anyway. What with the plague?
Keeping your people from their families doesn't bother you? Aren't you afraid of getting the plague yourself? Sorry, but I need to get in there. Attack. Alright, I'll leave. Aren't you afraid of getting the plague yourself?
What's worse, dying of the plague or dying of hunger? I'll take my chances with the plague, thank you, if it means I get paid. I've been hungry. The novelty's worn off.
How much do they pay you?
Not enough to put up with all these questions. What do you want?
Persuade. Would you let me in that house for 6 sovereigns?
6? Sure. I never saw you, and you never saw me.
Watch out!
How desperate you are! You're pathetic!
It really suits you.
I meant to change Liliana out to Zevron again. Heavy chainmail gloves. Deep mushroom, 2 sovereigns and 88 silver. A note. There's a key with this note. Bring 8. Couldn't read it quick enough. A saw sword. Imperial edge. And a Tevinter shield. Saw sword and a Tevinter shield. Is that it? In here, right? Yeah.
Help us, please! We're not sick! Let us out of here!
Getting you out of here, open cages.
Thank you, friend.
Where's Valendrian?
They took him away already. Through the back alley. We don't know where exactly.
You should get out of here.
You don't have to say that twice.
Anything else in here? No? Okay. Where's the back door again? That's the front door, and this is the back door. Okay. or side door, whatever. I think this is where we're gonna end it for now. I know I just started this and everything, but in the next one we'll continue. And then we got some quests done already, so we can go back to the Blackstone Irregulars and say we've done that, and we've done that also. So we can go back to them, and then we need to do the Trial of the Crows, which involves a lot of going back and forth. So hopefully we get this one, and then I'm hoping we get a love letter in here. I'm not sure, but hopefully. And then Places of Power we've also done. So yeah, when we get to the next episode, we'll finish all of that. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a very nice day. Like, subscribe, and bye for now.